It's time to view our pretty hostess Nalini Bhatt, who will talk to you and I about His Holiness Shri Sathya Sai Baba. Let's have a look.
Love is my form, truth is my breath, this is my food. Love is my form, truth is my breath, this is my food. Love is my form, truth is my breath, this is my food. Love is my form, truth is my breath.
We at Prashanti offer our humblest pranams at the most sacred lotus feet of Bhagwan Shri Sathya Sai Baba. Welcome brothers and sisters, this is Nalini. Previously on Prashanti, we witnessed the great bond that Shri Narendra Modi had with Bhagwan Sai Baba, a bond that was made stronger by Shri Baba's involvement in social work and the Prime Minister's natural inclination towards spirituality. On today's Prashanti, we bring you another man of impeccable stature, Shri Atal Bihari Vajpayee, the former Prime Minister of India. With poetry in his heart, Shri Vajpayee's disarming simplicity, passion and sincerity made him a great statesman. His vision and leadership made India a strong country to stand erect in the political arena with confidence. Shri Vajpayee saw Baba as a guru, guide and an anchor who would be a silent strength in the governance of a vast country of Bharat. Shri Vajpayee's unwavering devotion to Shri Baba actually reminds one of the devotion that Hanuman had for Shri Rama. Baba also kept him close to his heart, admiring his profound belief in service to humanity and his moral integrity. Shri Vajpayee, being a true follower of Baba, lived his teachings and was truly worthy of emulation. India has seen many avatars and many great leaders. When the leader walks on the path made bright by the avatar incarnate, is there any doubt that the country is doubly blessed? Baba always talked of the language of the heart and the heart-to-heart connection between him and his devotees. Shri Vajpayee was an exemplary disciple of Baba in this sense. The former Prime Minister of India was motivated by Baba's mission of selfless, silent service and divine teachings that transcended caste, creed and religion. Many of Baba's dictums guided Shri Vajpayee in his personal and political life. No doubt Shri Vajpayee had the huge responsibility of leading the country, which demanded all of his time and energy. But his utter devotion to his master Shri Sathya Sai Baba gave him an unshakable inner strength. It was that quiet, powerful force that was behind his actions to build the India he dreamed of. During stressful situations concerning the nation or during his personal difficulties, Shri Vajpayee would take recourse to Shri Baba. His many trips to Puttaparthi were never to ask for any favors like a power-mongering politician, but were purely for Baba's advice and direction. Shri Vajpayee was the pride of India. After retiring from active politics, he completely turned Godward, and to his last breath, God was his only focus. He was one of the finest examples of Baba's saying, "My life is my message."
Atal Bihari Vajpayee, he had come to Puttaparthi after becoming the Prime Minister. And Swami was granting him interview, and Swami is talking about how he should lead the country, what are the changes he should make in the constitution, etc. to lead the country better. In between that, Vajpayee asked Swami, "Swami, please tell me what is bhakti?" So Swami ignored that question, and he continued about talking about the country, reforms, etc., etc. After Swami finished his talk, there was again a question from Atal Bihari Vajpayee, "Swami, what is bhakti?" At the same point of time, one boy came with 2-3 glasses of water serving Vajpayee. Moment he entered, Swami looked at him, that boy who was carrying the tray, and Swami said, "Drop the tray." Instantly that boy, without thinking that it is glass, it may hurt Prime Minister, it may hurt Swami, or water will splash. He just left the tray and really the glasses were here and there. Water splashed on Swami, on Vajpayee, everything. And he also, Swami said to Vajpayee then, this is implicit bhakti. I told him to drop the tray and he instantly dropped the tray without thinking of the consequences, without thinking, just my orders, and he followed it to the core.
Shri Vajpayee saw Baba as an avatar and a humanitarian, calling Baba's free hospitals, schools and his massive water supply projects living examples of silent revolution. There was divinity in the heart of Shri Vajpayee and service in his actions. When leadership is rooted in dharmic values and when those values have the spiritual backing of the avatar, what can one expect except miracles? Thank you for watching Prashanti. Jai Sai Ram.
Let's meet our lovely Nalini Bhatt, who will now telecast her super duper outlook on Shri Sathya Sai Baba. Let's see.
Love is my form, truth is my breath, this is my food. Love is my form, truth is my breath, this is my food. Love is my form, truth is my breath, this is my food. Love is my form, truth is my
We at Prashanti offer our humblest pranams at the most sacred lotus feet of Bhagwan Shri Sathya Sai Baba. Welcome brothers and sisters, this is Nalini. We have been learning about the great connection that existed between Shri Baba and Shri Vajpayee, the former Prime Minister of India. During the Prime Ministership of Shri Vajpayee, Baba visited Delhi after a long gap of 17 years and inaugurated the first International Sathya Sai Center. On today's segment, we bring you some scenes of the event and Shri Vajpayee's reverential speech. Let's watch. Here is the divine discourse of Bhagwan Baba on the occasion of the inauguration of Shri Sathya Sai Center. In his discourse, Bhagwan was full of praise for Shri Vajpayee and his party. Let us watch.
People should give up differences and should stand united. The present administration is noble and good. We should safeguard it. There are many institutions that work for fleeting, momentary pleasure. Scientists say that the smallest are small and the biggest are the big. This, the Vedanta, is solid atomic power. Einstein referred to this matter and energy. Matter and energy are not separate. Only one that exists. It's matter that becomes energy and vice versa. That energy is divine power. We should have this divine power as the basis. Spirituality means morality, which we have to foster. We should support good government. We should not hate anybody. We should achieve this unity, develop law. They will find all confusion in the field of politics. Vajpayee, right from his childhood, from the beginning, whenever he visited Andhra Pradesh, people gathered. He followed only one party, one path all these years. We should support such a leader. Should not be afraid of the passing clouds that come in between.
Pleasure is an interval between two pains.
We should resist it. We should achieve. And we should develop society. Today, no one is mindful of the advancement of the society. There's no society where is the leader. So the one who works for the advancement of society is the true leader. Recognize the truth. Love, support the leader, proper leader whom you want. That's our chief responsibility. When all people are happy, the government will be comfortable. When the government is comfortable, people will be happy. Kulwant Rai and Vajpayee requested Bhagavan to visit Delhi every year. This is international center. We should develop international feeling. Bhagavan is sure to visit Delhi every year. If Delhi is good, the whole country will be good. Delhi is the stomach of Bharat. All diseases are because of the stomach. So we should safeguard Delhi. The people of Delhi should be united. Nothing that you cannot achieve in this world. Bhagavan wishes that we should achieve this unity.
I request Shri Atal Bihari Vajpayee ji, Honorable Prime Minister, to say a few words.
Here is the translation of Prime Minister's speech. Today is a great day for us, the people of Delhi, for Swami has blessed us with his darshan after a long gap of 17 years. 17 years is a long time, but henceforward we will not have to wait that long, for he will visit us every year. Delhi needs him, and with his blessings Delhi will improve. This is the first International Sathya Sai Center. The people of Delhi have the responsibility of managing it. Whenever I visit the centers in other countries, they tell me, "We want Swami to visit our country. Please convey our message to him." I don't know if that will be possible, but I can say confidently that wherever Bhagavan's devotees are, there Baba thinks of them and removes their hardships. I have not come here as a Prime Minister today. When Bhagavan had come to Delhi previously, I was the External Affairs Minister. Today I have made a little progress and become the Prime Minister. I used to go for his darshan when I was not the Prime Minister, and today I need his blessings more than ever. Thank you. Shri Baba had predicted that Shri Vajpayee would be the Prime Minister. It was hard to believe, for at that time Vajpayee's party had just 2 seats in the 545 seats of Parliament. But Shri Vajpayee humbly accepted Baba's prediction and was moved to tears. Shri Vajpayee built up his party and went on to become one of the most admired Prime Ministers of India. A man of simplicity and humility, Shri Vajpayee had no pretenses when he visited Prashanti Nilayam. He often sat with the crowd, attended Nagar Sankirtana and bhajans, never demanding a preferential treatment. Shri Vajpayee, who was conferred the highest of awards, Bharata Ratna, was a true Ratna or gem.
To start off with, here is Prashanti to be hosted by charming Nalini Bhatt. Let's see.
Love is my form, truth is my breath, this is my food. Love is my form, truth is my breath, this is my food. Love is my form, truth is my breath, this is my food. Love is my form, truth is my
We at Prashanti offer our humblest pranams at the most sacred lotus feet of Bhagavan Shri Sathya Sai Baba. Welcome, brothers and sisters. This is Nalini. As we all know, Shri Baba built hospitals that provided world-class health care free of charge. He built super specialty hospitals in Puttaparthi and in Bangalore. While the hospital at Puttaparthi was inaugurated by Shri P.V. Narasimha Rao, the former Prime Minister of India, the hospital at Bangalore was inaugurated by the then Prime Minister Shri Atal Bihari Vajpayee. Prashanti brings you the joyous day when Baba's mission of providing free medical care for one and all found fulfillment. Let's watch.
Shri Sathya Sai Baba, sisters and brothers, I would like to thank you all for waiting so long and so patiently. I know you have been waiting for Baba, not for me. I have seen many hospitals in India and abroad. In some of them, I have also been a patient. I have rarely seen a hospital so magnificent and so breathtaking beautiful as this one. When I first saw the photographs, I told myself that this cannot be a hospital. Rather, it looked like a palace, but a palace with a difference, a palace of healing that is equally accessible to the poor as it is to the rich. I use the word palace deliberately, for Baba is truly an empire of the soul that knows no national boundaries and no divisions of caste, creed or color. From what I know of the meticulous care with which Bhagwan runs every institution of his, and he runs an incredibly large number of them, I am confident that the insides of this hospital will more than match its outsides. He has assembled a team of the best doctors and staff. Many of them are voluntarily offering their services to the high domed prayer and meditation hall in the center of the building alone makes this place a unique combination of temple and hospital. It will surely generate tranquility and hope in patients' minds. Sanctified by divinity, it will encourage the curing of diseases, not merely of the body, but of the mind and the spirit as well. What makes this hospital unique is the largely free services by which the poor too may get the same 5-star health care as the rich do. Baba has shown that just as the doors of a temple do not recognize the feet of a rich or a poor, so too should a good hospital offer its services to all those who need them. Baba's ideal, which is also my ideal, is best expressed in a Sanskrit shloka. I long for neither state power nor for heaven or reincarnation. My only desire is to see that the sufferings of all living beings are removed. May all the future plans come through, and may it quickly become a sacred symbol of Baba's generosity to the people of this country.
Thank you for watching Prashanti. Jai Sai Ram.
Let's move to sweet Nalini Bhatt with her much-awaited feature called Prashanti.
Love is my form, truth is my breath, this is my food. Love is my form, truth is my breath, this is my food. Love is my form, truth is my breath, this is my food. Love is my form, truth is my
We at Prashanti offer our humblest pranams at the most sacred lotus feet of Bhagwan Shri Sathya Sai Baba. Welcome brothers and sisters, this is Nalini. We've been featuring India's Prime Ministers who were devotees of Shri Baba. Last week, we were inspired by the close bond of reverence, affection and devotion that Shri Vajpayee, India's former Prime Minister, had for Swami. In today's segment, let us dive a little deeper to To truly appreciate the kind of relationship that Shri Vajpayee had with Baba and Baba's admiration, concern and care for the Prime Minister, Shri Vajpayee paid several visits to Baba's ashram, and Baba had told him very warmly that Prashanti Nilayam, his ashram, was like Vajpayee's mother's home and he is welcome anytime he chooses to come. As Baba often said, God is your only true friend. Baba was with Shri Vajpayee in his glorious days as a Prime Minister as well as when he was alone and sick. During Shri Vajpayee's illness, Baba took extra efforts to visit him in Delhi. In fact, Baba told Shri Vajpayee that when he came to Puttaparthi, he always had his entourage with him, but now when he was alone, Baba himself was with him. Let us watch Shri Aravinda Balasubramanya of Radio Sai narrate a couple of interesting anecdotes in which he was himself a personal witness.
He grew up with great love and devotion to God. In the early 1970s itself, he began to devote himself to Bhagwan Shri Sathya Sai Baba. In 1978, when Swami held the summer course in Indian culture and spirituality in Vrindavan, the chief guest was Shri Atal Bihari Vajpayee, the External Affairs Minister for India in the cabinet of Shri Morarji Desai, the Prime Minister of India. A beautiful incident was narrated to me by Dr. T. Ravi Kumar, my chemistry lecturer. He shared how Shri Atal Bihari Vajpayee's flight got cancelled and he had to stay back. The humble human being that he is, he stayed in not so extravagant guest house in the university. Swami had made sure that there would be some students to take care of him, serve him coffee, breakfast, everything, right? So early morning when they went to serve him coffee, this chief guest was not in his room. He was nowhere to be found. Guess where he was? Right beside Vrindavan Ashram. The devotees were doing Nagar Sankirtan, singing bhajans of Bhagwan Shri Sathya Sai Baba, walking in the streets. And Shri Atal Bihari Vajpayee had gone to join them in the bhajans to sing the glory of the Lord. That is the simplicity and humility of this man. He was a devotee of Swami. He continued to visit Swami even after he became the Prime Minister. He used to be very busy. He told Swami, Swami, I would like to see you more and more often. I hope I can keep coming. Swami patted him lovingly on his back and told him, this is your mother's home. Come whenever you want. He considered Swami like his divine mother and he kept coming. I remember Swami would speak very highly of Shri Atal Bihari Vajpayee. This great devotee took care of the nation for 5 complete years and he was one of the founding members even of the Bharatiya Janata Party, solid ethics-based organization that he was involved in building. In 2005, Shri Atal Bihari Vajpayee retired from active politics and he decided to have a solitary life focused on the ultimate goal, which is Swami. In 2009, he had a stroke. I still remember in 2010, Swami had traveled to Delhi. I had the privilege of being with Swami as his photographer. Swami was so keen and eager to visit Shri Atal Bihari Vajpayee, and that is what Swami indeed did. When there were thousands and thousands of devotees waiting to catch a glimpse of him, Swami excused himself and said, I have to go. And he visited Shri Atal Bihari Vajpayee at his home. None of us could accompany Swami. It was a one-on-one. The joy that Swami had, Swami came back and said, he is a brahmachari, as if to say he is still in the pursuit of Brahmans. Later, we got to know a few tidbits of the conversation Swami had with him. Swami in fact mentioned to him that, see Vajpayee, there was a time when this whole place would be milling. Now there is nobody. And he said, Swami, but you are there. And Swami said, yes, I was there. I am there. I will always be there with you. He passed away on the 16th of August 2018. Not just the whole nation, the whole world paid tributes to this great leader. In the photographs of the final respect people in India paid to him, we can see Swami's photograph at the head of his bed. That photograph has always been there. Multiple photographs of Swami all around his home. He surrounded himself, especially in his final few years, with Swami and Swami alone.
Thank you for watching Prashanti. Jai Sai Ram.